Welcome, Maggie Thorne, Mrs. International 2014. I'd like to invite you to my Mrs. International office for the next year and a couple of things as I look ahead to 2014 and what I'd really love to accomplish with Souls for Souls in this role. I need to help stay on task, and it's very important to have goals and objectives, and not only is it critical to plan where we're going, but to even keep track of where we've been. So this is the impact board that I keep in the office, and this helps me focus on a lot of the components that Souls for Souls and I set out on looking towards, whether that's our charity miles, our initiated partnerships when we're working with international and domestic distributions, or when we're trying to interact with people across the world. So it's something that I try to keep track of and update weekly and just make sure I'm on track headed to where we're going. Another thing that's super important to me as I go throughout the year, even though I have a cell phone, we're all technology based, I still keep my handy dandy old school paper calendar. I think there's just something about seeing the year laid out, seeing all those dates, and then making sure not only are you hitting target dates and key focal points for what you need to achieve with your platform to help them advance their mission, which ours is wearing out poverty, but also I want to align with our family and making sure that I'm taking time to be a mom and, more importantly, a wife. Another thing that is super important to have in my office is I always kind of have a key motivational factor. I think there's something that you need to be inspired by and keep moving, and one of my biggest inspirations is my family. So no matter where I'm at, whether it's in my binder, I keep a binder, or at my desk, I always have a photo of my family close by, and just remembering to inspire future generations. Another thing is I love sayings. Now usually it's a Thomas Edison saying because I'm a huge Thomas Edison fan. Yes, I am. But right now one of my sayings is this, and it's just relevant to our lives right now, my life as an individual and our life as a family, and it's something that I even kind of kept with me when thinking about coming back last year for Mrs. International 14, which obviously I'm very, very glad and grateful that I did. But someone told me, if you spend the rest of your life waiting until you're ready, what are you going to get done? And I think there's those times where we just need to trust and have faith and know that now's the time and now's the moment. And so I keep this with me as I look towards the year ahead, and different decisions and directions will be headed in our life. But it's a pretty simple tour, but this is my hub. This is where I come and I do work every night, make sure I'm responding to people, sending out autographs, and coordinating the work that we're helping achieve with Souls for Souls. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's not very extensive, but it's a little pageant home for me, and I'm glad you're able to join me. Bye.